Hi guys. I believe it's episode 23. Um, um, when it's a lot of sisters, you have a lot of sisters. It's going to be like a lot of little mess. Sisters fight, and they love. Some sisters fight, and some love hard. We love hard, but we also argue and fight. So I told you guys, my sister would. I had two baby sisters. Not the oldest sister. The next oldest to me, not her. But the two baby sisters would just drop their children off in my house, with no regards and stuff like that. I'll keep them. So one time, one of my sisters called me everything but the child of God. I'm gonna put it like that. So this was some years ago, and she called two people to get them. She was taking one of her children to the hospital, and she called one of them. Two people knew they was in there by themselves. She had the other baby at the hospital. Okay, so the other sibling, when it come to my family, I always know something wrong because I wait when it's always some mess with them. So when the sibling came in there, she was like, "And you gotta get up, baby. You gotta get up." I'm like, "Why?" She said, "The police is at Sis' house." I'm like, "Well, what's going on? Why you leave?" So they wind up. I get around there. They tell me the sister that was there gave the wrong name, and they was through playing games. They couldn't play no more games. I don't know what happened, but I wasn't contacted that night. See, if she wouldn't have felt so guilty about calling me out my name and stuff like that, or calling me everything but the child of God, she would have brought him to my house. But I guess she couldn't find it in her heart to do that because everything she called me. So I can't give y'all specific names or nothing like that because I don't want no lawsuit on my hand. I can't give y'all the children names. I can't give y'all nobody names. I could only say sis and nieces and nephews. So I finally get around there. They say, "You gotta follow us to 2929 Russell Street." I'm like, "For what?" I'm their aunties. And I'm just telling y'all the story from both sides from what I heard. And I said, "Why?" Well, the other sister been given the wrong name and this and that and the other and this and that. So I followed them to 2929 Russell. Um, it is just terrible. I'm telling this from my side of the story. What I went through on my side of the story. So, uh, for some reason they said they had to remove them. Okay. Now these sisters calling protective services on each other. Even on my next oldest sister, and her kids they was grown. Me and her kids are older. So I get down there, and sometimes people have a bad nasty day or attitude. We all done had a bad day. So the lady just was like, "Remove her." I'm like, "But I'm here." She said, "You have a case too." But see, that come from family calling on you. I never had no open case with CPS. in my life. I never had. If that, see, that come from people calling. So they removed them. And you know how God works in mysterious ways. Y'all, I'm sorry, Yahweh work in mysterious ways. So I was talking to my nephew and stuff like that. And the lady was like 78 years old. And an incident that happened at the house. And I told my sister, I said, get up right now and go report that to the police. I said, get up now. And she did. She called me. She said, I can't find the address. The lady had given the wrong address with the right street. I said, look, try to look for the lady car. I mean, you a foster mother, 78 years old, but your daughters are intoxicated, taking care of these kids in their 50s and stuff like that. You're never here. You're out at the casino or gambling. It's sad what some of these foster parents do. These kids are not taken care of right. Look at that lady in California that lost her 2 sons with that couple, Terrell and Jacqueline and Terrell. They lost their children. But if the mama would have had them, that wouldn't have never happened. So she found the house. They found the people they found neglect on their part. And I had my nieces and nephews with me 2 days later. And it wasn't no question. I got them. That was my blood, and I loved them. I love all my nieces and nephews. I got 21 of them. And some of my siblings have 5 to 6 kids. But I'll never forget my nephew was like auntie and mama. When the police was at the door, auntie was right there with her. And my sister knew a firefighter. And he told us the number the call came from. And it was from the sister. But y'all know what? I don't know what this world is coming to. When you sit up there and do that to your sister, then somehow I get dragged in it. Why I'm getting dragged in it? Because I'm helping a sister out. They came to when I had both our kids, mine and my other sister kids, they came to my house trying to take all of them from me. I done been through some shit with my family, trying to help them and everything. I really done been through some stuff with my family. But, I don't care how you and your sister may argue or fight, but if you would do that to your sister, come on, because I ain't never called on any of them. I'll take a lie detector test. I'm too old for that. That's old school stuff. The CPS is old school. And like I said, they done been called to my house 4 or 5 times. But my sister sued them out of that state. So whoever got them took, they just didn't do nothing, but they wasn't gone that long. And they just got money put in her pocket. See, when people do dirty stuff, it backfires on them.